guess a call interrupted the video. Trade him off to the Rams here. Of course. Now we're gonna have to add in. Like, God fucking damn it, I can't win. Just pisses me off. Alright. Sorry, Kurt. That should be that. They should still somewhat have an interest. You just can't win. They weren't going to give me a lot, but I could have gotten slightly more out of it. But that will be determined. Alright, so I guess, guys, let's get right into it here. Still same thing, 8-minute quarters. And we're most likely going to get our asses handed to us. Let's get into it. And now we'll include the audio here. Let's see. I still don't think I made a playlist for Spotify, that is. I made one for you too. Let's see. For now, we'll just listen to this. Why is it so low? That is very abnormal. I think it's because I'm on the other thing. Sorry, unfortunately, I had to skip that. Yeah, look at this shit. I wonder.
And a few short moments ago, running back Todd Gurley trying to fire up the Ram faithful here in Southern California as his guys get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. J.J. Nelson now to return. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And led out by the rookie. Expectations high here as he's making his first NFL start.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
On first down, Murray dumping it off for Johnson. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. And let's look now at the offensive starters for the Cardinals.
And running back David Johnson was awfully popular in fantasy drafts in 2017, coming off of a year where he had 20 touchdowns, but had just 11 carries last season before a wrist injury shelved him for the season. Look for him to bounce back in a huge way in 2018.
To throw on second down, Murray. Battle for it here, and this will be caught. First catch for the NFL's catch leader after 1 week, and it's a first down. The numbers for Fitzgerald.
Oh, we're going to have to adjust them.
You know what I am about? I am the champ. I'm Iron Mike in a bout. Attention, I'ma need you to face front. You don't want smoke with me, this is a lace blunt. Raps Jackie Chan, we ain't pulling.
From last week, 10 catches, 116 yards, and a trip to the end zone.
And I don't know about you, partner, but if anybody ranks me in the top 10 in anything, I'm really happy. And that's exactly where he is now, number 10 in the league in receiving yards.
On first and 10, Murray throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fitzgerald. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on his first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Throwing on first down, Murray. Escaping the pressure right. Evades him at the 20. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
No animation.
First down, but it winds up incomplete. The defense here for the Rams.
And Dominican Sue was an all-pro when he was with the Detroit Lions in 2013, 2014. Many people think that maybe he might either be slowing down or not playing at the same level. My eyes tell me he's still playing at an elite level. Still destroying the interior of the offense. Can get to the quarterback.
A cool moment, the inaugural touchdown of the NFL career of Christian Kirk. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Here's Phil Dawson now for the point after. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. They'll be led out by the number 1 overall pick in the 2008 draft, the man they call Matty Ice, quarterback Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan has thrown for more yards in his first 10 seasons than any quarterback in NFL history. And what I like most about his game is willingness to prepare. This guy spends more time in the film room, analyzing opponents and his own team's strengths, and then plays to them.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
Tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on first down. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and then run down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And quickly now, here's a look at the Rams offense.
I love watching Todd Gurley play because I think back to when he got drafted and so many people question taking it back that high. Well, you see exactly why. His ability to run, catch, and lead, it's a heck of a combination, and he leads the Rams.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Looks like they're preparing.
That sets him up better for third down. Forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They felt they have the advantage. They felt they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
I don't know. That was
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be first and goal. A stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on first and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I go right at them with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on third down.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. And here is the Cardinal defense.
And the acquisition of outside linebacker Chandler Jones a couple of seasons ago has really paid big dividends for the Cardinals. 17 sacks in 2017, his first appearance as an All-Pro, and he was 3rd in the NFL Defensive Player of the Year voting.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Incomplete.
I don't know who 27 was.
Glover Quinn there making the play.
Nice play there for forcing incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one back. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Robert Woods, his 2nd touchdown of the season. It took them an extra look, but they found one. This is blocked.
That effort.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
That's actually pretty low.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the lead. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, we talked about it. They
they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree, getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. Because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And he gets it down to the 32.
What was that, like roughly 10 yards?
This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So what should I use? Let's try to cross eyes. You
From
know,
the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Or tight end.
On first down, Murray. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have something about your rush range. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure somebody's there waiting for him to take off.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Murray. Now a leaping catch, he's got it.
Peters could have there.
That sets him up better for 3rd down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver. We asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about it. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And Dawson's kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
Once having 3 touchdowns and no interceptions.
And when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
How much you want to bet it's a run? That or a play action?
Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Sometimes they come back
There's so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Out left, he's got it to Everett. And he'll He'll get it out to midfield. Looks like he'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. 7 yards to pick up on the pitcher's
Go
catch.
over with another tackle.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Some update here.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Throw complete right side to
So lucky.
Cooks. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
He's got to be.
The numbers for Cooks in that game
He's got to be
last
like
week.
40.
8 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
And you can tell early, they're going to look his way quite a bit. And he made himself available on that one.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the veteran Antoine Bethea. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And they told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense. But the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
They're looking at a second.
Says summertime like
There,
the
hold
thrill
on,
of the Great
guys.
Escape and an ice
Just
cold
'cause I don't want it
and
to be,
now
like,
they've
too
come
loud.
together to save you a big
I'm gonna go to
40% off
Pandora
admission
instead.
during the Great Escape Summer Sale. Brought to you by
That way I don't
Coca-Cola.
get copyrighted.
Short yardage to start things out.
One commentary, really.
From the gun, Murray. And he will find his man on the end. Out, complete.
Yeah,
First target, first catch, and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Throwing on 1st down, Murray. And that'll be
Beers put out
incomplete.
his first interception.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray escapes the sack. Keeps himself upright. And now running right through it. Just keeping the play alive. So he got 3 of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Murray. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. Matt Ryan and the offense headed back onto the field. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And they're going to be steering at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. DRC, Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie getting in there to break it up.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Cards will take over.
I mean, they do have Johnny
10.
Hecker. I don't know why you're surprised.
On 1st down, Murray dancing to his left. Oh, fancy running by Murray. Oh, another great move. He will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided to pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's Murray underneath for Johnson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for our offense.
Murray now. Quick hitter here, it's complete. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a 1st. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful with how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Then he's got Fitzgerald. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well. So another snag for Fitzgerald, who in 2015 became the youngest player, age 32, to hit 1,000 receptions. He's piling up some.
Well, the way he's playing today, it's almost like he's trying to get a 2nd 1,000 just in one contest. And when they're operating this well and clicking like that, well, that's a big reason why they're winning the game.
Looking to throw. Murray caught. Safarian Jenkins right down. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
Using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. On 1st and 10, Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. As the Cardinals are in for 6. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Dawson tacks on the point after, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
From deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
And we'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They get 9 yards back on the run there. They're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Most likely they got the running, no?
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout.
Sorry, we don't care for it.
A reminder coming up at halftime, the coach is back. He made it through the first weekend. That's the good news, and he's going to regale you with stats and scores from around the NFL here in the early games in Week 2.
You think he questioned coming back for Week 2 after Week?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You had a horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
So many times we talk about the good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
I mean, he's like Michael Vick 2.0. What do you expect?
Throwing on first down. Murray throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
So So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, it's time for a trip around the NFL following an eventful opening weekend. Let's see what's happening in Week 2. We'll start up at TIAA Stadium in Jacksonville. And it's the Jaguars who are out in front. A touchdown run there for Leonard Fournette.
Still, I don't get how they
From
have one
there, let's head to the
touchdown.
foot of the Rockies. Denver, Colorado. Check in on the Broncos. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Raiders. Cortland Sutton, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to the country music capital of the world. See what's happening with the Titans at home in Nashville. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Houston Texans. Deshaun Watson, 3 touchdown passes as his guys bounced back from the defeat on opening weekend.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Matt Ryan in the offense heading back onto the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, having a halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On second down, here's Ryan. He gets it to Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Now it's Peterson. Oh, now he bowls him over. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
And it's going right back.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. Here comes the Cardinals defense. They head out and get set here. They forced the punt the last time, got off the field. I'm sure some of your D coordinators through the years, you liked when you heard those
You
words,
guys
get
actually
off
make
the
some
field.
progress.
There's no
Well,
doubt
maybe you
about
didn't like it when you heard those words.
It depended on when they were yelling them. But in this situation, absolutely perfect. Get off the field, force a punt, let the offense take over and do their thing, and it resulted in a field goal.
Now we'll see if they can do that again. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Ryan hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on the punt for L.A. On the return is Peterson. A spin. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
No, that's
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
That's not how it's supposed to go.
This is fielded at the 27. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Rams are going offense here with a 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They go play action now. Ryan. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. Ryan now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Ryan. Right side complete. That's Woods.
Finally
He's
making
going to
some
get this
progress.
inside the 30. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
James Conner. Oh,
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
Well, it's tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Again, they run with Gurley. And they're running right through it. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That good for 22 and a 1st down. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
what?
And that's what you
Are you
get
hungry
with him.
now, or do you
That
want to wait
full
till later?
package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people...
And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Brandon Cooks, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams have got this back to a 1-score game. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns? And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend the play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Cardinals offense now works their way back onto the field. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield and only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray, and he finds Safarian Jenkins. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain.
What's he doing?
And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this one's incomplete.
A little pass
Intended
interference.
target the tight end, Austin Safarian Jenkins. And that takes us from second to third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Bro, what is this shit?
The pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 12 on 4th and 10, just enough for the conversion. And defensively, an opportunity slips away. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. A big welcome back here for David Johnson, who almost missed all of last year. And after the broken tackle, couldn't get free for much space, taken down right at the 10. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. As David Johnson works his way back from the wrist injury, what are the hesitations, the cautions for him?
But number one, you want to make sure he's got full strength in the wrist because he's going to carry the football an awful lot. So ball security is important. And you definitely want to make sure there's flexibility there because he's been such a great pass catcher in the past. You want to make sure he gets back to being able to do that as well. We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead,
How are you?
What?
What?
Well.
This bullshit animation.
That's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. Stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go with Johnson. Oh, now he pulls it over. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this 3rd quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Son, 156 yards.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Harry put a big here. Maybe you can get an interception here.
Time to establish the run game here early. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge differences, we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And open, it's Cup. He's got it. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
That one goes for 24 yards.
It is pretty hard, our defense.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position, because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Ryan over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Gurley. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now, because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it?
Like
Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The situation changes a bit now. 1st and goal from back at the 10.
It's part of the play, actually. Nope, it's a run.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. And they're able to run it in and start. And oh, it's blocked. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. This is fielded at the goal line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. And they're going to redo their efforts of the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Line of scrimmage with 31 now on 1st and 10. Start to drive on the ground with
I spun.
This has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
But Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher, Dr. Newport, this is about being a Bagley, used to say, don't go Costissimo when you really want to go Largo.
Those 15 runs, I pretty much made up for 2 runs already.
I am speechless. I am without speech. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that.
Bro, where are these blockers? They're like in the
Take
middle.
this one up close to about the 45.
Like, I know that's what ISO is.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Really, bro?
Offensively, with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched.
Oh my god, these animations are so bad.
Where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Murray. Incomplete. Over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They run. It's Johnson. David Johnson on his way. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Now Dawson for the extra point. Dawson able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up
Looks
successful.
like Matt Ryan will get his final touchdown in.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
He's struggling with this very problem.
Here, Chandler, we gotta get a sack here, buddy.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all. And
What do
now
you
your
mean?
discipline comes into question. Having
I'm on
poise
defense.
this stage of the game,
How can
you
I?
can't have those kind of
I don't
poise.
understand.
So now
this
a
game.
fresh
It's
set
so
of
bad.
downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And oh, he spins past him into space. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now Ryan. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Here, we'll give you guys one more.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, Is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
A gain of 6 there on first.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs.
Hello?
If I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush. You can't take your time.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to 4-2-minute offense, you need to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Oh, let you know in like 5 minutes. I don't want to wait
This is how you shake the thoughts of the
Already waited
interception on the
Kevin.
last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row, I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 17, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you...
What's my running back stats? Something like. Yeah, he's got 80 yards. Yeah, we'll
slow
just
this
run
down.
this real
So
quick.
my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. To throw again, Murray. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it's a
What is that throw, dude?
emphasis on making sure
I give you all day to run the route.
to take off and go.
Now a 3rd down
Like,
throw,
bro,
and misses the target.
This game is utter
Incomplete.
I'm not
trash.
sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And to the tight end here, Severian Jenkins. Well, we looked at each other in surprise, going for it on 4th down in the 4th quarter with a lead. But hey, you get it as a coach. You look like a genius.
So the next time we see Coach, he's going to say, well, that's why I coach and that's why you guys talk up there, right? He had the guts to go ahead and go for it, and it paid off.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, Murray. Severian Jenkins has it. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Not in this game.
Looking to throw, Murray. And he's got his man on the out route. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Back to throw. Murray. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now right out of the 2-minute break. Look at the timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looks like he'll throw here. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game.
They're just going to run
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw on second down. Murray buying time to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well.
Alright guys, we're going to be wrapping up the video here in just a second. If you guys could, as I said in the beginning of the video, drop a like on the video. It's very much appreciated. If you guys are new to my channel or a regular viewer and not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. Yeah, stay tuned for the next
Third down, a
episode.
nickel formation here defensively.
In the next video, I'll show you guys the stats from this game. Yeah.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
They gotta speed that
Game
shit up.
offense.
So that'll back him up 5. Delay of game penalty ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10.
Oh yes, but stay tuned for episode 7 or 8 after this. The next one will probably be of another team that I'm using, so we'll play that game next, and then after that we'll probably advance the league and then play as the...
Certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys.
And then we'll play like the rest of the, well, we'll continue next week of the, well, the video is not going to be uploaded a week from now, but like the week after this, we'll send that and then we'll play them. So.
Operating from the gun, Murray. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
So it's going to sum it here, guys. As you can tell, we ended up winning. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like I said in the video, leave a like. It's very much appreciated. Until next time, I'll see you in the next video.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise.